About to go to the Deaf Noodles Comedy Club. I am doing the set that I did last week. I made a couple changes. My goal today is to remember those changes and to fully commit, because this club is awesome, but it's very small, a lot smaller than the club I went to last week. It does get tough. You don't hear as many laughs, and last time it was awesome. So I'm just gonna focus on those things and just try to have fun. Know that this is still something that will need to be worked on over and over. I'm excited to bring this to another club.
Please give it up for Matt Lowe! Yeah.
Woo! I thought I heard bullying OJ for a second. I was like, damn. Crazy guy to be bullied by or murdered by. Alright. Hello! Hi! Hello!
Hey!
We'll say hi to every single person. No, last week I went to Planned Parenthood and I got an STI test.
Nice!
Woo! No, it's not that exciting. I've been on the dating apps. A lot of people brag about getting tested regularly in this area. And I was like, you know what? I don't have a lot going on in my life. And I'm insanely competitive, so let me go take a test that I know I'm gonna pass. Little dopamine boost. So I went into Planned Parenthood, walked into the lobby, and I noticed it's very packed. Los Angeles is out here fucking. A bunch of horny freaks. Look at you. I love it. I sat in the lobby for a while and I had to watch the news against my will. I don't like watching the news. It's always negative. I'm very sensitive. I like to save my tears for Hallmark movies. I'm a romantic. But I'm actually glad that I saw these segments because they were very interesting. The first segment was a guy who broke up with his girlfriend, and when she was at work, he showed up at her house to grab all his stuff. And when she got off work, she went home. I'm assuming she had to take a shit after a long day of working. She goes into her bathroom, and her toilet is missing. Oh, yeah, what's going on there? This guy is a plumber, and he straight up jacked her toilet when he left. What a boss move. It's pretty shitty. It's also petty. Some might say quarter petty. Quarter petty, okay. Message received. I thought if I repeat it, I didn't hear it the first time. The next segment was about Olympic officials reversing a rule from years prior, and that rule was banning Olympic athletes from having sex at the Olympics. And before you horny freaks get excited, it wasn't a televised event that you missed, so don't go looking that up on Google. It was, although that would be pretty awesome though. Like if they got all the athletes in an arena at the end, this is an event that everybody's gonna win. It's like a gladiator style orgy. The front row spectators have to have a tarp because all the fluid's flying around. A Gallagher show. Sorry. No, so what they were finding out was that the athletes were meeting up with each other after the events in each other's rooms to have sex. But not only that, they were meeting up with people off the apps. So now I'm sitting in Planned Parenthood with a new fantasy. I'm like, let me go to the Olympics, get on the dating apps and try to match with one of these athletes. And some of you guys are like, why would they hook up with you? I told you I don't have a lot of time, or I don't have a lot of things going on in my life. So I've thought about this deeply. And psychologically, it makes sense. These athletes, they know nothing but the elite life. They sleep with all the hottest people, they eat the best foods, their lives are so neat and put together. I think that some of them might want to travel to the other end of the spectrum, like the last page of Pornhub, you know? There's tumbleweeds going by and people like me eating cheeseburgers. That's what you'll find there. I think they want to have sex with a gross fat guy, and I volunteer as tribute. Especially, she will match with me when she sees my profile picture is me on my bed, and above me, a framed photo of my So Fresh, So Clean STI test. So, after my appointment was over, the lady was like, would you like some condoms? And I was caught off guard by that, and I kind of panicked. I said yes. In hindsight, I wish that I said no. Could have been like, no, I'm good. I have billions of condoms for all the orgies I attend. I'm actually late for one right now, so I gotta go. No, I panicked, and I was like, no, yes, I will have some of your prophylactics. And she looked at me like somebody that uses the word prophylactics would not be having sex, but she proceeded to hand me what I can only describe as a satchel filled to the brim with condoms. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, Planned Parenthood, but I think your expectations are a little higher than mine. I don't think I'm going to use most of these by the expiration date. Unless I match with that Olympic athlete, then we'll burn the rubbers in one night probably. Wish me luck. Thank you.
Thank you. Matt Lowe.
Woo! Wow. Very, very, very tough to watch for me because I was there and I remember how tough it was to be on the stage. This is just being real. First time I did it, it went great. The crowd was awesome. It was a bigger club. There was a different kind of mood and it just got a lot more laughs and it felt great. So I was up here, way up here. I said it in the beginning, I knew it was gonna be more intimate, a lot less people. At this club, the people seem like they've been doing it for a while, and when they see someone new, they're just not that into it, which I kind of get, whatever. Me not making an excuse, I'm just saying what happened. Somebody had made a joke way earlier before my set, and I commented on that, which was my mistake, because how am I supposed to expect everybody to remember what I'm even talking about after so many people have already gone up? She was like the first person to go up. May have gotten a laugh out of her. You can see it if you watch it again in the beginning. I start saying it and then I look in the crowd and I realize that she's not even there anymore. She went to go use the bathroom. There's nobody else in the room. They don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. She's not even in there. So I was talking to nobody and I already fell flat on my face before I even got to my material. At that point, everything I said prior going into the club just deflated out of me. You know what? Rewatching it, I didn't fully commit because there's parts where I was like leaving my body. I'm like, this sucks. And then there's parts where I reeled it back in for a minute. Parts where I just like laugh really nervously because it's almost like I'm just in a room alone looking in the mirror and I'm like, you suck. What you're doing right now sucks. No matter what, I went up there, I did it. In hindsight, I feel great about it. Obviously, it needs more work. I beat myself up a lot for like a couple of days, and I need to work on that. Obviously, pay attention to what goes wrong so I can do better and be better, but beating myself up for days and days, not gonna give me any good progress. It's just not good for the mental health. Lesson learned. Lesson learned.